Hello my beautiful family and welcome back to the channel. Let's get this hot mess started with the totally normal and not creepy or gay Loren.
It smelled just terrible. That's why I kept this. I'm like, this is great for cleaning humans.
Why do you already smell? You just arrived at the airport. He tells us it's his first time in an airport, but he's willing to do whatever it takes for his perfect ladyboy. He's a bit nervous, however, because Faith still has no idea that he doesn't have any money. She doesn't know he plans on staying with her forever in the Philippines, and she doesn't know they are in an open relationship and he's been sleeping with other guys the entire time.
Me and Faith have a lot to figure out. My finances, my desire for an open relationship. These are not easy things for someone to accept.
So let's just hide all of that information until you're in her country. Face to face with her. Perfect. Let's see how Faith is doing.
I am officer in charge in housekeeping department and hotel.
Faith oversees that all the rooms are in tip-top shape. She coordinates events, she performs maintenance, and she works in the kitchen if they need her. When she isn't at her full-time job, she's performing as a magician, puppeteer, or makeup artist. AKA, she's not a grifting loser like Loren.
I really love working at the hotel because I have a stable job. And I live there for free.
Oh my gosh, is Loren going to have to pay to stay in the hotel with Faith? That would be hilarious. She tells us that this setup is perfect for her because she has a constant stream of income, she doesn't have to pay rent, and as a result of that, she is able to send a lot of money to her family members. Hey Loren, have you ever sent any money to your family? Like your children?
In birth, I'm a male. And my name is Rodney. But when I was young, I feel that I am a little girl.
Faith tells us that in the Philippines, most people are very conservative, so you cannot legally change your gender. However, there is a large community of trans women. At 15, she entered her first beauty competition and won shiniest hair. At that point, she knew she wanted to be a ladyboy. She defines a ladyboy as someone who presents feminine, but hasn't had any surgeries. She also tells us she's never been on hormones because it's so expensive, and she doesn't plan on cutting off her girly penis.
If I have a surgery, I just want to have a boobs. Left and right, you know.
Oh, it's so precious. My heart is just full to bursting. I actually really like Faith so far. She seems very sweet. She's humble. She tells us that in the Philippines, it's hard to date as a ladyboy, so she has been single her entire life.
Me and Loren laugh together, and Loren is different because she's respectful.
How long is it going to take for her to realize he does not respect her at all? I'm giving it 36 hours. Faith meets up with her friends. They're like, holy cow, girl, you lost so much weight. You look so good. Here's some lipstick. He's gonna love it.
Loren will stay in the Philippines almost a month to meet my family, to meet my friends.
1 month. He told her he was staying for 1 month. Oh, and guess what else? She tells her friends he's gonna have to check into the hotel room and get his own room. Loren, pay for a room?
Nag-usap na ba kayo about sex?
Usapan namin parang kalmado lang regarding doon.
Faith tells us that she would be open to consummating the marriage during his trip, but first she needs to feel like she is really in love with him before giving it up. If Loren continues pressuring her, I'm gonna have a freaking fit. They ask her what his life is like in the US. Is it stable? Does he have a job? She's like, he does a lot of side hustles. I'm not sure what his main source of income is, but he isn't stingy with his money, so she assumes he's doing well.
If I move to the US, and I think that Loren and I will make a successful life together.
Then she tells us that there are so many more opportunities in America than in the Philippines, and if they were both working there, life could be really good for them.
Di kasi pumasok ko sila, pero hindi yung kapag mahal niya ako.
She's already crying and getting emotional? Oh my gosh, just wait. This season, holy crap, it's gonna be insane. Faith is terrified she's gonna have her heart broken. She said in the past, when men would find out her gender, they would just want to use her for sex. No one has ever loved her. But it's finally time to pick up Loren. Faith prepares her look by contouring the bejesus out of her face so it appears smaller and wearing a waist trainer.
And I'm so excited and nerve-wracking. I have a blue towel because I'm sweaty all the time.
So Hobo Loren finally gets off the plane and comes face to face with Faith. They embrace. He very clearly wants more, but she has already told him she's not ready for a first kiss. Faith does a magic trick for him and gives him a flower. Did Loren bring anything for Faith? His perfect ladyboy? I'm sure he's got something for her. Moving on, we're with Raina and she's packing up to leave to Nigeria with her little chicken helper. She tells us that after dating for 5 years, she can't wait to be intimate. And no, she's not bringing the chicken. The chicken is just helping her pack.
Physical with a man that you love that much and intimate is just gonna be like, it's gonna take me out of this world. It's gonna be so amazing.
It appears her bedroom is decorated in Easter stuff. She's showing us her not-so-sexy granny panties that are sure to blow his mind. If you guys don't know, I'm sure you've already seen it. Everybody has been reposting what Chidi had to say after Raina's online meltdown. He claims that he made it clear to her before she arrived that they would not be having sex, not only because of his faith, but because Raina was showing him some red flags and he had to be sure that she wasn't crazy. Some of the things she said to him were vampires and cannibals would be feasting on their sacrificed bodies. I don't know what he was thinking. You have to believe people when they are telling you and showing you who they are. I have to imagine he was just hanging on to hope that maybe it was a misunderstanding or she was joking with him, messing with him, but she wasn't.
The hardest thing about leaving is saying goodbye to my kids. Even though my mom will look after them, this is the longest I've ever been away from them.
She tells the kids to get the rest of the eggs, and the entire time she's saying goodbye to them, she's using baby talk. It's not just one little thing that she says cutesy. It's the only way that she talks to her children is like a baby. I don't get it. They're not toddlers. They're not babies.
We'll see you in 3 weeks. Okay. Love you, Lexi.
It was weird to me. Does anyone else think so? Is that just me? After she leaves, you can tell that the kids are bummed, but they tell us they're also happy because they're seeing their mom so happy. Then Raina tells us that she normally doesn't leave her house unless she absolutely has to. She doesn't know anything about Nigeria because research is dumb, and she's afraid she's gonna come back home with parasites.
I'm coming. And you can't run.
Meanwhile, in Nigeria, Chidi and his brother-in-law are piling into the car to head to the airport. Chidi is smiling from ear to ear. He tells us he knows she has long brown hair, big eyes, big hips, and she's told him she's skinny and small, but he can't wait to feel her for himself. Raina lands down and walks right past Chidi.
Hi, Raina. How are you?
Good, are you?
I'm good. Chidi's behind you.
Okay.
You don't pass him.
She can't even understand what he's saying. So he takes her bag and walks her over to Chidi, and then she walks up to him and she opens up her arms like he can actually see her. His brother's like, she's right there in front of you, and he dives into her to hug her.
Oh my God. Not the dream.
It was so cute. I wish he would just take off his glasses, though. He's about to break them. She's like, are you sure you can't see me? And he says, my eyes can't see you, but my heart can see your heart. And then Raina says, you're so sexy. Like, cool it, Raina. Okay, we get it. All she can talk about is getting busy with him. But he's like, you're so beautiful. And he starts feeling her face and feeling her body. And then he says, you're big. She's like, oh yeah, I'm almost as tall as you. And he goes, no, you're big, but that's okay. I like that.
I like your statue. You are not slim. You're perfect.
Thank you.
This is what I've ever wanted in a woman.
Oh, is it? Is it what you wanted? I would have been mortified if he said that to me. that would have lived rent-free in my head for the rest of my life. In his interview, he said she definitely is different than what she described to him, but it's exactly what he likes and she's perfect.
I felt like I've known him in another life.
Red flag.
So meeting him is just like feeling like at home.
She drops so many hints to him that she is not Christian. Then she starts telling us again that she can't wait to be intimate and get him used to being physical with her.
Get him just used to physical touch with me.
Please, no!
In his private interview, he tells us that their chemistry is off the charts, which will make it that much harder for him to tell Raina that tonight they will not be sleeping in the same room. They get to the car and she's doing a really good job guiding and instructing him. She tells us that seeing his sister and brother-in-law guiding him made her jealous.
I've always had a strange feeling about like meeting or being around like my man's sister.
Wow is right. How do you even respond to that? Raina tells us that she's always had this feeling that someday she would get into a lot of drama with her future partner's sister. And if she feels that way for this long, it always comes to fruition.
Wow, look Chris, yeah! And you're come.
Hey!
Yeah, sis looks like she's really ready to stir the pot, Raina. She's telling her how beautiful she is over and over again. She keeps on hugging her, then she grabs her hands and pulls her into the house. It cuts to the sister and her husband, and the sister is so freaking excited that Raina is here. She can see the joy on her brother's face, and she says she will do anything to make sure that Raina is comfortable. He starts showing her around the house and then informs her that she will be staying in the master bedroom.
My sister and her husband, because of you, they vacated the room. So you have all the comfort.
Well, we're gonna have fun, huh?
Oh my god, she's so thirsty. It's like the cringiest thing. Ugh. So she gets in the shower, and by the time she's out, it appears that it's late outside. He comes in her room and tells her that he appreciates her, he loves her. She grabs him, kisses him, tells him how sexy he is again.
If there is anything I crave and pray for every day, is we sleep together with you, wake up together with you.
But like I told you before you came, I'm not ready for sex. She is very, very disappointed, and you can tell how much it hurt him to hurt her. She's like, how dare he put up walls between us after I traveled 7,000 miles to see him?
I didn't come all the way over here just for me to be alone.
Good night.
Good night, Chidi. Moving on. Today, I'm leaving for Jordan, and it's like... like the first time we've ever met.
Adnan and I are going to be married, and I can't wait.
She talks so painfully slow. I want to rip my hair out. As you can see, she is so sad. She is devastated that she had to leave her kids behind. But like, it will all be worth it when they have a new dad. She said she's going to be in Jordan for 6 days, and she's packed more stuff than my family of 4 going on a trip.
I'm actually so excited about just meeting him first.
So this is her excited face, and this is her sad face. Can you tell the difference? She gets to the airport, and her glam squad arrives to accompany her on the trip. They have to come get her ready for the wedding. But her friends have nothing but concerns for her. They don't understand why she is in such a rush.
Any normal person, even knowing the person before their wedding, would be nervous.
As Dingbat makes her way to Jordan, her man is hanging out with his posse, and he is very pretty. Look at those white pants.
It's important to me to feel special all the time.
It's important for me to feel special all the time. Where does this sense of entitlement come from? And how do people like this actually find people to send them money and stuff? I want money and stuff. Is anyone interested in paying off my house? Does anyone want to get me a new car? It needs to be an SUV. It needs to be 4-wheel drive. I would prefer red, but like, if you want to get me a car, I'll let you pick the color.
Also, they will wash me
I will be so comfortable and so clean. You can't touch my body. It's so sexy, you know?
I beg your pardon? A gang of grown men are going to wash another grown man? Pass.
People love that photograph me. My best model look, it's my side like this.
Oh my gosh, I thought Loren was the worst guy on here. This guy is coming in a very, very close second. He tells us that he constantly has women throwing themselves at him because he is so handsome. He has to beat them off with a handsome stick because now he is in love with Lily.
Maybe magic do something with me. It's like different. She's so beautiful, girl.
When I first saw her, I couldn't tell what nationality she was. She's basically erased it. I assumed she was white and then she had like the cat eye surgery or something. But no, she's actually half Japanese. I think she looks different in almost every single picture I see of her. But I saw some pictures of her on Reddit before she had like all of this stuff done. Her hair was still dark and she was beautiful. She was stunning. I don't understand why people get so far away from their natural appearance and go so extreme.
Because my belief, I don't respect sex before marriage. So I'm now a virgin.
TigerLily doesn't know this. And honestly, I would be really excited knowing that my future spouse is a virgin. When I hear people making fun of or frowning upon inexperience, I don't get that at all. I think it's got to be one of the most shallow, selfish attitudes regarding their partner or the relationship. All it takes is communication, and humans have a remarkable ability to learn. He earned points for me on that one because staying abstinent when you're in love with someone is so hard.
Get married in the same day as TigerLily coming because we have a 6 day together.
I don't get that. Why would you come there for less than a week when you're getting married? Is she planning on getting his visa paperwork together ASAP? So a lot of people think that all of her money is from her ex. I think she definitely gets stupid money from him, but she also runs several of her own businesses. So even if she does lose her alimony, like some people suspect she might, I think she's still going to be able to keep up with her lifestyle. It looks like she's very good at marketing her products. It's the next day or whatever, and Adnan is getting his haircut to prepare for the wedding. His friends are asking him all sorts of questions, including if she is aware of the culture and life being different. He's like, yeah, I've already told her, and sometimes she's like wearing clothes that are a little bit too tight, but she's receptive, and I think slowly I can teach her the differences and she will accept them because I'm freaking handsome.
They didn't want a wife to shake hands with other man and talking with the other man. This is my wife. All this body for me.
If she's running several businesses, she's inevitably going to be dealing with men. What about her tax guy, the accountant, the guy running the websites, the dude doing her hair for your wedding? Now we're back with TigerLily. She takes about 20 minutes to tell us she's about to land.
I have major butterflies. Like, I'm going to be married by the end of the day. It's a lot.
Ugh, between the speed, the nasally little girl pitch, and the vocal fry. I give most people a lot of grace with vocal fry because I also do that, but hers is constant. So they're about to land down, so the squad jumps up to prepare her skin, her hair, her makeup.
I just hope that I'm making the right decision.
Surprisingly, these plugs work really well.
What?
Adnan and his favorite brother arrive at the airport. He's freaking out because not only will they be seeing each other for the very first time, but in a few more hours, he will be a married man. He's standing in the airport, waiting and waiting. He's trying not to crap his pants. He's so nervous. And TigerLily has been in the woman's restroom for nearly an hour completing her look.
هلا عن جد تأخرت. إذا ما بعثت لي أو ما رنتش علي.
Let me see this ensemble. Oh my.
This is so stupid. I know she wants to make a good first impression, but she's already been getting ready on the plane for an hour, and now he has been waiting for another hour just for you guys to go back to the hotel and get ready all over again for the stupid ceremony. It's now been an hour and a half. The pilot of the plane that she arrived on walks past Adnan and his brother. And his brother's like, dude, she changed her mind. She's not here. Her girlfriend is with her in the bathroom, making sure she's all covered up so Adnan doesn't have a bitch fit. But this is the outfit? This ghetto-looking wannabe biker top? What is this? What is the look she's going for? And did it really take you that long to prepare yourself? Or are you one of those people who like stops what they're doing while they're having a conversation because they cannot multitask? Ugh, if she is one of those paired with someone who is speaking 15 words a minute, it's no wonder it took her forever.
I'm ready.
I'm ready for you to shut up. Just stop talking. She finally comes strutting out. Look at these shoes, you guys. I don't know anything about fashion or big brands. Someone said each one of her outfits is like super, super expensive. I need to know how much these shoes were, especially because they look so uncomfortable.
There was a little kiss. I kiss your head. Her head, yeah.
Is that like allowed or not allowed?
It was cute. He looks genuinely happy to see her, but he does tell her that they shouldn't be hugging or kissing in public. It was just hard not to because he was so excited. She's like, is my outfit okay? And he's like, it's perfect, but we will change a few things. She's like, what? Like what? I will show you, and then you can change your clothes. Okay, baby. Then he looks back at the camera like, yeah, I told you she was gonna freaking listen to me. Then her glam squad comes out. It's super awkward. He greets them and then he has nothing else to say. He's like, it is really weird that she has a male friend, but she told me that they're basically brother and sister. They've known each other for over 20 years. So I guess I'll accept it. On paper, this relationship looks like an absolute train wreck, but if they're willing to respect each other's different way of life, I'm a little bit hopeful. The marriage might last a full 6 months, you guys.
Meeting Adnan in person, he's so handsome and he's everything I've ever dreamed of.
But like, I'm starting to get nervous. I'm putting 100% of my trust into him. And like, if I'm wrong, it will be too late. Oh my gosh! They walk out to the car and TigerLily alone has so much luggage it won't fit in the sedan. Forget her posse and their stuff. They get in the car and he's like, oh, I hate this freaking seatbelt. It's ruining my silk shirt.
I know, but I can't have anything happening to you. You're gonna be my husband, baby.
You're gonna be my husband, baby? That means we're gonna be able to change each other's diapers after our facelifts. He pulls out like a bat out of hell. They have to drop off the friends so they can go and sign their marriage paperwork. And within a few minutes of everyone meeting for the first time, there is dead silence in the car. No conversation.
You would think they're about to get married, they would have so much to talk about.
The friends are so desperate to fill the awkward silence, so they ask him if he has any sisters, and he tells them that he has 14 brothers and sisters. They're like, oh my gosh, do you want kids too? And he's like, yeah, probably like 5. TigerLily's like, wait, children? 5? You want 5 kids?
Wait, so 5? You didn't even tell me, baby.
I don't know yet.
And then they don't say anything else. They just ignore it. So her friend is like, have you ever lived anywhere besides Jordan? It's like, oh yeah, I travel all the time for work, but I always come back here. All my family's here, my friends are here. I could never leave them. And again, TigerLily's like, what? Huh?
So what are you gonna do when
You live with me in the US.
He's like, it'll be okay. I'll just travel to Jordan once a year to go see my family. It cuts to her interview and she's like, whoa, I didn't know how much he wanted to stay in Jordan. I didn't know he wanted kids, but this is still like a totally cool idea, getting married.
Since we're getting married in a few hours, we don't really have time to get on the same page.
She doesn't have time to get on the same page about her life with her husband she's about to marry, but it doesn't freaking matter because love conquers all.
They're rushing into this marriage. I mean, Adnan wants 5 kids and TigerLily had no idea.
Her friends are freaking out for her, especially the girl. She says this entire thing feels wrong. She asked TigerLily if she's sure she doesn't want to meet his family first, see where he lives, and she's like, no, like, I'm good, totally. They leave, and the friends head back to the hotel so she can once again get ready.
TigerLily?
Yes, baby.
Hurry up.
She comes out in all black. She appears covered from head to toe, but it kind of looks like she's wearing a corset. Adnan does not look thrilled at all, but he tells her she's fine, and then it cuts to an interview, and she's like, I don't know why you, like, hesitated. Is something wrong? And he's like, yeah, you're covered up, but like it's really tight.
What's gonna happen when we get there?
We're going to a sheikh, like a religion person.
She starts asking him all these questions about what they're gonna do. She's nervous. She's about to embark on something that could ruin her life. So why didn't you frickin' research anything, TigerLily? How can someone operating multiple businesses be this dumb? Is she though? Is she actually this stupid?
I'm gonna meet your mom. Like, I wish I would have known. I had no idea she was going to be coming.
Have these two talked about anything? He's like, yeah, all my brothers will be there too. It cuts to her interview and she says that Adnan had always told her it would only be them two, with one brother being the witness. So now she's freaking out.
This changes so much.
And he's trying to reassure her that it's going to be fine. There will be an English translator. Adnan tells us that he wasn't trying to sneak around or lie or keep anything from her. He's just super busy, so it slipped his mind. They arrived at their destination and finally, TigerLily's brain kicks into gear.
I'm marrying someone that I just met a few hours ago. What I'm about to do is super permanent. Maybe I don't want to do it.
Moving on. We're with Brian's super smoking hot girlfriend. She's anxiously packing up her goodies to go and meet him.
Na hora que eu ver ele chegando ali naquele portão, não sei, talvez eu até desmaie, tem que me segurar, viu?
She claims she's super nervous, not just about meeting him, but what life will be like with a guy in a wheelchair. But she hops on a bus and travels 3 hours to the airport. Brian lands down and is also very nervous. He wants to make a good impression, so it's important that he is sitting tall, pushing himself with strength, and maintaining excellent eye contact.
Bruh.
Ingrid is in the airport bathroom changing clothes. She puts on a sexy black dress with some heels, and then she steps out to wait.
Quero pular.
Passa por cima.
Vem, pô. Senta aqui, meu. Dá braço. Vem cá.
Eu vou sentar.
You know what I hate? Giving someone a hug who is sitting down. It's like you can't really hug them. You just kind of touch their head because your body's like all extended away from them. I hate it. So annoying. I'd rather not hug you if you're seated. They have a very touching, sentimental moment. Both of them are tearing up. But you guys, it's hard for me to invest in this couple knowing Brian's track record.
Que ele era lindo do jeito que é. É a imaginação que eu sempre tive.
She looks so unsure to me. Is it just me? I don't know. That was it though. In the next episode, we're meeting a new couple, and Faith reiterates to Loren that she wants to take their physical relationship slowly, and Loren pushes back. Did anyone see that coming?
You have 20 days.
Yeah.
That's how long we have. Literally.
Yeah, 20 days, not enough.
Raina goes out to the market with Chidi's family and throws a fit when she sees a chicken's life is in danger.
Let that chicken live.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching till the end. What do you think about all of these couples? Who do you think is gonna make it? It kind of looks like no one is gonna make it. Give a round of applause to our newest member, Cecilia. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.